I did a series of these. I guess they're not paintings. I did these on the computer. I call them the Skater Girl series. I didn't do a whole video on the piece of artwork. I wish I did. So I'm just going to show you a portion, a small element that I actually videoed. This is the ice cream in the background that you can see in the beginning of the video, background. But I did this. I did a drawing of it first, then I airbrushed it in Photoshop. Yeah, most of my work I usually start with a sketch. Um, I'll get an idea, then I'll just draw it out. I guess most artists do it that way. I'm not going to do a whole lot of detail on the sketch. You'll see I have a method on how I do these. I just roughly get it laid out and put it in the shadows where I want them. And but you'll see what I do is once I get the sketch finished, I'll put it into Photoshop. And the first thing I do is I'll put it in. I'll do a Gaussian blur on it. And it varies on how much detail I have in the drawing. If it's not a whole lot of detail, I kind of give it a little more on the Gaussian blur. You'll see that in Photoshop. The blur, they got several different blurs on there that you can use. I always seem to use the Gaussian blur. That one seems the most effective for me in the type of work I do. See, I put the lead out real long on my mechanical pencil because when I'm doing the lighter shading, you get a real light shade without. I like them to be long because then it's just easier control on getting the light shading where I want it. Now the next step, I start the coloring process. I started this method a few years back. What I do is it's a series of erasings. So I will get the first layer will be the darker color, and then I'll put the lighter color on top of it. And then the lighter color layer, I'll start erasing and let the darker color come through. I like this method. It works good for me. I don't know if anyone else does it that way, but that's how I do it. And then what I'll do is once I got those the way I want them, the colors, or I have the shading the way I like it, then I'll start putting color into it. Now here I go with the racing. So wherever you see the shadows in the lighter, that's where I erase first. And that'll be the darkest values and the darkest shadows in the ice cream. In the soft serve pistachio ice cream. Actually, the piece of artwork that I did here, I named it Pistachio. So I got pistachio ice cream. So now I'm starting to add color. So I put in a lighter value. See there, now it's starting to look real. Now this is all from my sketch that I did. And I just keep working it till I make it look almost photorealistic. I really enjoy doing these this way. I find it real relaxing. It's a little tedious, but I find it relaxing. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I do a lot of my work is like this. It's kind of photorealism. I'm kind of upset about AI, which is almost taking all the fun out of it. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of these photorealist kind of things anymore. Um, Maybe I'll go full abstract, but AI will be there as well. So, but anyways, these were a lot of fun to do. I did a series of them. There, I have 12 of them. Maybe in the future I will show you all that I did. So you see around the border of the piece that I'm doing here, there it's kind of a broken line that looks like it's moving around. We always called it the marching ants. What that is those of you who don't know, in Photoshop, there's a thing called paths. So what I did was in the beginning of the video, you see that I made a path around the whole thing, which is masking. It's a masking tool which stays there. So anytime you need to go into this area that you're working on, you always have that path that's there, and you can turn it on, and you can make sure it's the mask is there. So if you have other layers behind it, or if you happen to flatten the whole image, you have the path there, and you can go back and keep working in that area. If you find something that needs to be fixed, or you have a better idea, you just turn on your path, and you just go with it. It's really cool. I wish Procreate had something like that, but I haven't found how to do masking easy on Procreate yet. I need to investigate more, maybe watch more YouTube videos, and that's where I learned how to use Procreate to begin with anyway, so I really need to look into that. So I'm coming to the end of this. I'm almost finished with it. I'm so bummed out that I all I got was this soft serve part of it that I actually got video on. I didn't take any video of the cone below it, but I did the cone as well. So I like how it came out. Thanks for watching.